June 19, 1861, on the moonlit night of Wednesday, in the lakeshore town of Calamba, our hero, Dr. Jose P. Rizal, was born. Rizal had 10 siblings: Saturnina, Pasiano, Narciso, Olympia, Lucia, Maria, Concepcion, Josefa, Trinidad, and Soledad. Rizal was a good son, siblings, and friend. Rizal was very close to his mother. They also made a tutorial session between mother and son. Rizal had his early education in Calamba and Binyan. It was a typical schooling that a son of an ilustrado family received during his time, characterized by 4 R's: reading, writing, arithmetic, and religion.
Good morning. Please introduce yourself. You, stand up. Do you know how to speak Spanish?
A little bit, sir.
That means
A little bit, sir.
Despite of all the bullies, Jose beat all Binyan boys. He surpassed them all in Spanish, Latin, and other subjects. The first teacher of Rizal was his mother. He was a remarkable woman of a good character and a fine culture. On her lap, he learned at the age of 3 at the alphabet and the prayers. My mother, wrote Rizal in his student memoirs, taught he how to read and to say haltingly the humble prayers which are raised fervently to God. After a year, he became a wise and a great man. The start of his consecrated life for being a hero and a political martyr. Rizal was 16 years old when he experienced his first romance. He met Katigbak on grandmother's house.
Oh, Rizal, how are you? Meet my sister, Segunda Katigba. Good morning. Mother of cheese.
It was indeed love at first sight. Several months later, during his sophomore year at the University of Santo Tomas, he boarded in the house of Doña Correa in Intramuros. He met Leonor Rivera, who was the daughter of Capitan Juan Valenzuela.
Good morning, Doña Correa.
Good morning, Rizal.
How are you?
I'm fine. By the way, this is Leonor Rivera, one of my boarders.
Oh, it's my pleasure to meet you.
Rizal finished his last year at the Ateneo in a blaze of glory. He obtained the highest grades in all subjects: philosophy, physics, biology, chemistry, languages, mineralogy, etc. After finishing the 4th year of the medical course in the University of Santo Tomas, Rizal went to Spain without the permission of his mother. Then, he met Consuelo Ortiga y Perez. Even Rizal was not a handsome man, neither dashing nor imposing, for he was a shy, small man. He possessed an aura of charisma due his many splendid talents and noble character, which made him attractive to romantic young women. No wonder the prettier of Don Pablo's daughter, she was Consuelo, fell in love with him. Rizal started his first expedition, he went in Spain, Germany, Paris, and Berlin. During his time in Madrid, Rizal experienced the catastrophic part of his life. While he was hardworking in his writings, most of his friends did not help him. Instead, they play cards as they gamble. Dr. Maximo Viola arrived in Berlin. He was shocked to find Rizal living in poverty and deplorably sickly due to lack of proper nourishment. With ample funds, he gladly agreed to finance the printing costs of Noli. March 21, 1887, Noli Me Tangere came of all the press. Hounded by powerful enemies, Rizal was forced to leave his country for a second time. He left Manila for Hong Kong. Rizal saw in lovely Oseisan the qualities of his ideal womanhood: beauty, charm, modesty, and intelligence. No wonder he fell deeply in love with her. Oseisan reciprocated his affection, for it was the first time her heart palpitated with joy to see a man, gallantry, dignity, courtesy, and versatile talent. A new set of expedition made by Rizal. He visited the enormous progress of us, the warmness and calmness of London, the alluring beauty of Paris, the democratic place of Brussels, and the loving country, Madrid. The place where Nelly boasted captured his heart. Days flew swiftly for Rizal in Brussels, like flying arrows. Day in and day out, he was busy revising and polishing the manuscript of El Filibusterismo so that it could be ready for the press. On the day of Sunday, July 3, 1892, following his morning interview with Gobernador General Despujol, Rizal attended a meeting of the Patriots at the home of Chinese-Filipino Mestizo.
The aims of Liga Filipina as embodied in its constitution. These are the 5 times.
Gobernador Despujol suddenly showed him some printed leaflets which were allegedly found in Lucia's pillow cases.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, I am Ramon Despol. You're under arrest.
What? Those leaflets are not mine!
But still, you're under arrest.
Those stuffs are not mine!
These incriminatory leaflets were entitled Pobres Frailes.
Guard!
I told you, those leaflets are not mine! Those things are not mine! Those leaflets are not mine! You don't have right to do that to me!
The steamer Cebu, which brought Rizal to Dapitan, carried a letter from Father Pablo Pastels, superior of the Jesuit Society in the Philippines. The Father Antonio Obac, Jesuit parish priest of Dapitan. In the silent hours of the night, after the day's hard work, Rizal was often sad. He missed his family and relatives, his good friend in foreign lands, the exhilarating life in cities of Europe, his happy days in Calamba. In God's own time, this somebody came to the Pitan, like sunbeam to dispel his melancholy mood. She was Josephine Bracken, an Irish girl of sweet 18, slender, a chestnut blonde with blue eyes, dressed with elegant simplicity with an atmosphere of light gaiety. She was born in Hong Kong on October 3, 1876, of Irish parents, James Bracken, a corporal in Irish Garrison, and Elizabeth Jane McBride.
Josephine, Josephine, who to these shores have come, looking for a nest, a home, like a wandering swallow. If your fate is taking you to Japan, China, or Shanghai, don't forget on these shores, a heart for you beats high.
No longer an exile, Rizal had a pleasant trip from the Pitan to Manila and went to Spain. Day by day, since leaving Barcelona on Tuesday, October 6, 1896, Rizal conscientiously recorded the events in his diary. Rizal, knowing that his rendezvous with destiny was imminent, bade farewell to Father March and Villa Clara to his gallant defender, Luis Tabiel de Andrade.
I die just when I see the dawn break, through the gloom of night, to herald the day. And if color is lacking my blood thou shalt take, pour thee out at need for thy dear sake, to die with its crimson, the waking ray.
Anong pumapasok sa isip natin kapag nababanggit ang pangalang Jose Rizal?
Dito sa silangan, ako'y sinilang, kung saan nagmumulan
ang sikat ng araw.
Ako'y may sariling kulay kayumanggi, ngunit di ko mapakita tunay na sarili. Tayo'y mga Pinoy, tayo'y hindi kano.
Huwag kang mahihiya
Kung ang ilong mo ay